You're all a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy.
What's good, y'all? It's your boy Stan BZ. We got my female host in the house, my girl Jessica.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, Jessica, how you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
Doing good.
And your boy Yahweh John.
Welcome to another edition of Speak Up Podcast. I'll introduce you to my guest right here. Yo, it's your boy Trey Lover, straight from Love Fashion. How you guys doing today?
Good. Can't complain.
So thank you for having me, Yago, Jessica, and my boy right here, Stan. Yeah, let's get it, man. All right. So, my boy Trey Lover in the spot right now. So he got this what we call it, line called Love Fashion. Tell a little bit viewers about you, Yeah, about me. I'm going to go to basically what I think today is about. It's about I have sickle cell, and even with my sickle cell, I can't curse. Okay, even with sickle cell, I don't let shit stop me. I kept on grinding. Started my own business. I have a booking agency. I have an apparel company, and we just do a lot of events and fundraising stuff for charity, but not just for sickle cell. We raise money for sickle cell, for breast cancer, for wound wars, any charities that's out there. Try to work with you, just bring awareness to the community. Okay, cool. That's a dope organization. So crazy. I went to a couple of his parties, and that's how we linked up. He got a lot to offer in terms of like media, in terms of photography work, in terms of like, like I said, sickle cell situation. Let that stop him. You know what I'm saying? Keeps it going. You know what I'm saying? So let's make it happen. Proud to have him as a guest.
Thank you for coming.
Nah, most doubt. I think my boy JC told me this phrase that I love it. He says, I have sickle cell don't have me. For me, because I'm a women's battle right here. So that's just how it is.
Let's go with the
Yeah. Positive 100%.
That's dope.
That's what's up. Appreciate that. Positive always to make it go. Always, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I remember I was going through Instagram and like I'm like looking at you and you was hot a little bit, but I'm like, you know what? He's showing that. So he's like, yo, he's just keep riding. So I like to make fun of people. So shout out to Nico. Shout out to the new podcast co-host. Bringing the mic in. That's a great way to get the laugh to start. Good job. Man, I think I was bent up.
What had happened was I was trying to make it lower.
That person said what had happened was they lying.
No.
Don't believe it.
That's how you know they fucked up.
Lying.
I tried to make it lower because I don't know. Felt like it was too high.
Here.
Yeah.
That's fine.
That works.
Get my overall.
So, like Stan was saying, he came to some of my events. I ain't gonna front. And he showed up, he always showed up really early to the event. And I always liked him because he was very inquisitive. He had a lot of questions about what's going on, talk about what he's doing. Even though sometimes I was trying to set up, I'm like, yo, Stan, hold on, he finished setting up. He always had a lot of questions. He's always been a very inquisitive person. And like he learned about what I was trying to do with my foundation to just bring awareness back to the community. I think one of the events he came to me, met me out, we were doing a fundraiser for Wounded Warriors. We were able to raise, I think, that night, small amount, $200 that we donated to them. They sent me a tag that I'm gonna put on one of my jackets, the Wounded Warrior badge. I've donated to sickle cell awareness, I've donated to breast cancer. I think every event that we do, we try to find a way of giving back to the community, to donating. So if people come into the door or buying vendor tickets or doing a raffle, we take a portion of everything we donate it back because I strongly feel like we got too many celebrities and people that are doing things and they're taking their money and wasting it buying cars and buying clothes and buying this, but there's still people in the community that needs to have help. So if we can start, why not start right here and start giving back to the community? So I try to get as many people who have a positive mindset and want to get back to work together, just go out there and just volunteer or just be a part of this, of make the community a better place. It's really dope.
What future organizations do you see Love and Fashion donating to?
Anybody that has something they're trying to do for the community, whether it's something with mental health, whether it's a cancer, whether it's an asthma, whether it's a heart condition, whether it's for the disabled, the handicapped, anybody, like if you're trying to do something positive, like we want to be a part of that because I spent my entire life fighting for stuff. My entire life getting out the hospital, combating, and I know it's been a hard fight. You can get out that hurt. I know it's been a hard fight, but while in the hospital, I see a lot of other people that go through a lot of other things, and when I see them persevering and pushing through, it's like I just want to work with each of them and give each person just like a spotlight. So any organization that's doing something positive, I want to be a part of that.
With regards to perseverance, with love and fashion, how do you see yourself giving back to the LGBT community and the mental health community? Since that doesn't tie in with like a physical or medical issue, but they still have their own struggles that they're persevering.
Well, I don't see, honestly, I don't see the LGBTQ as a struggle. You're choosing your sexual orientation, so that's just that. When I'm talking about illnesses and stuff like that, like people that have like something that's affecting their body, that's hurting, that's in pain, that's more the criteria of what I'm looking for. So mental illness, I feel at the home with an issue or something puts you through with stress and your mind is messing with something, then yeah, I can see myself working anything to get back to it.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
Why we all just turned to look at
I don't know.
I don't know.
That shit was scripted.
What made you pick the name Love and Fashion?
Oh,
I like
man.
that question.
You know what's funny?
Good shot.
So I was watching a very beautiful movie that I love. And while watching the movie, it said like the title of the movie. I just started playing with words. And it just came. And then for me, after I got the name, I came up with the phrase for the name. But I was literally watching Love and Basketball.
Wow.
And when I saw Love and Basketball, I was like, yo, that's catchy, Love and Basketball. And then I said something in fashion, it just said Love and Basketball.
And it just went together.
That sounds nice. It was honestly, straight for some Love and Basketball. You got Love and Fashion.
What are your thoughts on love and hip hop?
Oh gosh, don't waste my time with that.
Next
That's my
question.
thoughts. Like, yo, I'm sorry. I feel like most people who watch shows like that are people that have no life, and you're watching TV to watch somebody else's life, and all they do is fight and argue and figure out things that don't have any kind of relevance or any kind of importance to the community. It's a waste of time. You're right in your brain. If you're a serious entrepreneur or business owner, you don't even have enough time to sit down and watch garbage shows like that. That's not going to teach you about any kind of beneficial factor. At the end of the day, a lot of the stuff they do is scripted. So you think, oh, this person got to go fight for this. It was scripted to get your dumb asses to watch it. I'm sorry, I don't have time to waste time watching any of those shows. Shout out to the people who are on it. I respect your grind. You do anything, you're making your money. I respect everybody who runs. When I watch your show, unless I'm dealing with a woman who's watching it and watching it with her, hell no.
As far as like, hip hop is concerned, do you think like it could be a major step in the hip hop community in the home of fashion?
Yeah. At all of my shows, we try to find a way, like I said, of giving back to the community, but also it's a way of expression. So, love and fashion. Everything starts with love. Fashion your life, fashion your future, fashion work a better place. Everybody on my team, everybody who I work with, they love what they do. Everything starts with love. I've did many different jobs in my life, but I fell in love with organizing events and planning events. It's like there's a feeling that I get when the event is over and that bride is happy she's had a big wedding, or that baby shower is done, they enjoyed it, or whatever event is done and people are happy. Like when I get that sensation, seeing them happy, I enjoy it. And that's my team, like my videographer, Paul G. He loves shooting videos. My makeup artist loves doing makeup. Everybody on my team loves to do it. And we have to use our skills to fashion the world to be a better place. So now, when I take that now, I wanted to see all these music artists, all these poets, all these dancers. I want them to use their skills to bring the world to a better place. Use your dance to create togetherness. Use your vocals to bring people together to make the world better. If we can all use our skills in a positive way, work in a better place. But there's too much. A lot of times I do my shows, I try to find the positive concept artists because I don't want to hear the music artists. Fuck yeah, bitch, I got the nicest car, got the money, blah, 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 you're right. Music is garbage, we tired of hearing the same soundtrack. So I try to find the artists that do positive stuff. So it's like, yeah, if I can get artists to come out, hip hop artists to come out and just perform do something, I want to get them to express themselves on my show.
Who's Love and Fashion's top 5 right now?
Top 5 music artists or just people?
Mm.
Music artists? Honestly, don't have none because honestly, I don't see this right now. I might listen to music, but I don't really pay attention to who the artist is or the name of the song. You probably turn on the radio, I'll probably pop some of the song, I know some of the lyrics.
What
But I
song
couldn't
do you
even
know
say,
the lyrics so that you can like sing them?
it's not sad, I love the shit. Most of the songs that I know are Eminem. Yeah, that's right, Eminem all the way. Probably some Tupac. Definitely some Ludacris. Ludacris fire.
With those 3 you named, would you include the relevance towards fashion?
I mean, I don't really know the background of these artists, what they're doing for the community. Like me, if I'm gonna say I'm following somebody that make relevance to me, it wouldn't be them because I don't know what they do. For me, people that be relevant would be like Derek Grace. He's on Instagram and stuff, teaching people about how to fix your credit score, how to deal with the police, how to do this. He just dropped a board game and a PlayStation game that teaches you about financial stability, how to take care of yourself. People like Tyler Perry, who Hollywood didn't accept him, so he just built his entire own platform to do everything. People like Nipsey Hussle, that he built establishments and jobs in his community so people can work in his community and give back to them. People like Jay-Z that are building establishments and hiring the Black community. Those are people who I look up to because they're doing something not just for them, but giving back to the community. If it just comes to a music artist, I can care less about them. Like, if you're not giving back, screw them. Even LeBron, I think he opened up a school for people of color and stuff like that.
LeBron gives back so much.
Yeah, so
He
those are my
gives back
inspirations.
so much, and I'm just like, oh, man. I mean, it's like,
I mean, I'm not a big fan as a basketball person to him, but
wow.
give credit where credit's due.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? LeBron, well, say one more time. Wow.
I think I hate LeBron, yo.
Anyway, so I'm assuming those are the relevant people that you include in your global fashion.
For me, if I can work with any of them, people that do positive things in the community, yeah, it would be done.
Absolutely.
For me, those are people I listen to every day. Like Gary V, I listen to him every day.
Dope.
It's like people who listen to Gary V either love him or hate him. Because the concepts that he teaches are ones that blow your mind. And he teaches some of the same concepts I tell people all the time. The difference is he's rich and successful, so they listen. I'm still listens to me, but he talks about college being a waste of time. Listen, if you want to do it, it's not for everybody. He talks about just like being different, like sacrificing. I've made numerous sacrifices to make myself go to the next level. And things that if you're not ready to be serious about your career, when he says stuff, you're gonna be upset because he preached the whole thing kind of ego. But you have to really be serious about it.
You fuck with Eric Thomas?
Who?
Eric Thomas.
I'm not sure who that is.
Check him out.
I'm gonna check him out. What's he do?
Yeah, but I don't know who that is either.
That's Gary V.
Yeah?
Oh, okay.
What's up?
Like motivational speakers.
He learns stuff every day, so he'll be another person. I'm gonna check him out. You guys say he's like that, I'm gonna check him out. Those are my inspirations right there.
Shout out to Eric Thomas, yo.
I don't know who you are, but you sound good. I'm listening to you, my brother.
What if you listen to Les Brown?
Don't know who that is. Here's the thing. I barely watch wrestling. I don't watch TV. I have in
No,
my
it's not TV.
no, but let me just say, in my entire adult life, I have never ever purchased cable. I barely listen to the radio. I'm on social media to do my business with certain people I find out about. Like someone told me about Gary, I check him out. You guys hear something, I'm gonna check him out. But I really don't be on these networks and stuff like. I feel like that's a distraction. Like the same time you spend strolling through social media, you can be building your business or studying or branding and making yourself better. So all of the distractions that people have put in place to keep us from elevating ourselves. So instead of watching TV for an hour, I'll study for an hour. Okay, so I really don't know a whole lot of people.
That's what I fuck with Trick. Why I fuck with Trick for the simple fact that if you're not bringing it to the table, he's not gonna waste your time. It's either in it to win it. If not, I hope go elsewhere. So you gotta
Shout out to Trey.
Shout out to Trey. My guy right there.
Appreciate that, bro. My brother, thank you.
Yeah, I would like me and Trey there, like, yo, especially this October, this is breast cancer month. So we look at one of his, he has a couple of events going on right now. So be on the lookout. This guy right here, got some shit on the way. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of events coming up on the events that are for the community and charity and stuff like that. Those are on my travel page. The events that are just like regular parties and stuff like that. Those are my Trello page. All my Instagram followers are the same. They all start with Loving Fashion underscore, and we have Loving Fashion underscore bookings, Loving Fashion underscore Trey Lover, and Loving Fashion underscore Carol. So make sure you guys follow me too.
Yeah, definitely.
Do you have a fascination with the word love? Are you in love?
I love love.
You love love?
I love love. I think love is awesome. I think everyone deserves to find love, find happiness. Like a lot of people live life working all the time, but I think we should be living for happiness and for love. If we can all find happiness and love, you'll realize you don't need anything about it. You don't need the Porsche, you need this, cause the simple things can make you happy. All I want to find in my life is happiness and love, and I'm good. I don't need $1 million. I don't look at all these billionaires that are
Killing themselves.
Still miserable.
Like, you got all that money, but you're miserable. You don't need that.
They have all the money to get all the resources, but they just don't.
Still miserable.
And you're still miserable.
Still alone.
I just need the people who are close to me to be happy, to have love, and just be good. That's what I care about. I want everyone like my boy Stan. I want to see this. Everything, all of you guys blow up. This is what you guys love to be like. I just like happiness and the people that surround me. I mean, if you guys are happy, I'm happy. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Energy resources.
I feel
Good
that
energy,
Yeah.
energy something. Yeah, for you.
I mean, with all that being said and done, like, love and fashion, you know what I'm saying? Like, I could see this, you know, being to like a big frame in terms of like fashion awareness shows. Like, you know, it could be like, you know, I was watching on YouTube the other day on Harold Live. So that, like, you know, you could definitely bridge the gap and bring in, like, you know, like fashion. So, I remember the last event you did like, you know, awareness, like, you know, event in terms of like breast cancer. That was last year.
That was the fashion show.
Yeah, with bikini, it was bikini. The guy that owned bikini under the bridge, remember he arrived?
Oh,
He was
no.
right past the people in cancer. Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't my event. That was their event, and they hired me to work with them. Okay, you know, I provide services too. So
Right, yeah.
we went there, we were doing the photos and things.
So I was saying you should do something like that.
Oh, I would love to. Right now, we just started on like, because we had promo apparel that we were just having an opportunity to promote public fashion.
Right.
And people were asking us to purchase the apparel. I wasn't selling the apparel. But at the end of the day, is I'm not going to sleep an opportunity. So I was like, you know what, let's start some apparel. And then I added the concept of no, it's apparel that you sell there and donate $5 to 50 off. So we started promoting, producing a lot of hats. Right now we have many hats. We dropped a bunch of like female attire. We're working on some male attire. I'm about to get my new male hoodies. Tomorrow, hopefully, my design is ready to come.
Shout out to the Love Fashion and the hoodies, y'all. That's female hoodies.
So you'll get your apparel on Instagram. But nah, definitely yeah. I was gonna say that stuff right there.
Sometimes it's a human thing going on, but I don't want you to know all the fucking time. You ain't the only one, brother.
It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, all the time.
What's something that you set out to do within, well, I guess you could say before 2019 ends?
Before this shit ends,
Something
Yeah.
big that you.
that I want to do, I don't know. Right now, I'm working on a couple of big deals, a couple of clients to go on a tour, talking to a couple of schools. I talked to my first school the other day, and a couple
Shout
of
outs to that.
yeah, we Maxwell High School here in
East New York,
East
yeah.
New York, from Pennsylvania, and
I don't know.
wherever that crossroad is. So Maxwell Leaford. I was there. One of the other colleagues I worked with, his name is Special with music brings like they do a lot of blood clots.
You said his name was what?
His name is Special.
I.
Go ahead. What you about to say?
It's his name, so you can't knock it.
He's CEO founder of a company called
Is it his birthday?
I know him as Special. That's all I know. I don't know his birthday, his stage name, but I know he's special.
See, I want to go further than like it's on his birth certificate because when something is official on his birth, then again,
Yeah,
you
but
can change names.
just for this, Special, I'm gonna tag you when this is over, and I need you to let people know that's your stage name or that's your real name.
It don't matter. It's a popping name.
That's his name.
That's all that
We're gonna
matters.
leave it at
That's his
that.
name. That's what he's.
I'm just curious, Special. I
That's
was legit.
That's what he's known as. That's just.
You can still tag him though. I want to see his work, but
I had to ask.
special.
Yo, he said it just like that. He's a music artist too. He said it just like that.
Special.
He's the president of the company. He's a music artist, an actor, and a dancer. So he actually performed in front of the school. And I gotta shout him out.
Oh, he goes to Maxwell?
No. He performed at the school. Like he's touring to different schools to get the kids involved in doing blood to give back.
How old is he?
I don't know. He's a go man.
She asked me a question. She want to know his government.
What he looks like.
DM her your social security.
Oh, no.
She's making on the file.
No.
X-Files.
That's all right. Shout out to Special, though.
Like a special file
All
for you.
right.
You know, I know I'm about to be on the board for two other companies, Angels in Disguise and Candace's Sickle Cell Foundation. I'm gonna be in charge of one of them I'm still working on, but basically if anything goes through properly, I'm gonna be in charge of organizing their events and corporate staff and stuff like that too.
That's
Because
amazing.
I give discounts for the organizations that deal with sickle cell.
You get what?
Discounts.
What kind?
Well, for the Sickle Cell Foundation, honestly, right now, like I gave them a 50% discount, which is a big discount.
That's a big.
So so right now they're they're working a deal where right now we're charging them $12.50 for like photography and DJ on services. And other clients who've been booking me, I charge at least $2,500 for the same thing. And we bring out red carpets, red color road stanchions, backdrops, everything. My sister and myself, we thought they work the event. So for $12.50, they're paying us.
That's a steal, yeah.
Yeah.
That's only for a Sickle Cell Foundation. For other non-for-profits, we give you a 25% discount. So other
That's still
non-for-profits,
something, of
please,
course.
Yeah, discount is a discount.
Discounts are discounts.
It's better than 10%.
Yeah. Gotta get back to the community first and foremost all the time.
Help me help you.
Exactly. And money has to transfer. I think people don't realize the importance of money transfer. Like, I don't mind putting money in your pocket, but you're gonna put it in somebody else's pocket, it might get back in my pocket. There's so many cheap people that want to empty out the pockets with it. So money is transferred, and I'll take that, hey, give you a discount so you can save it, spread it out places too. Get back to the community.
Goes not so good.
That's what's up. So anything else you want to throw out there to the listeners and viewers?
Well, I think we were talking about sickle cell. So I just want to do we have any time to talk about sickle cell?
Absolutely.
I'm talking the works about you, brother.
Oh, words. All right. So for those who don't know about sickle cell, I think the best way. You know about sickle cell?
I know T-Boss from TLC has it. And she was like bed bound.
All right.
Prodigy.
Prodigy.
Rest in peace, Prodigy.
What do you guys actually know about sickle cell? Right?
It's good to know, to learn new things, but I know sickle cell is a disease that is transferable, and then sometimes majority of it's accurate.
Isn't that only disease?
You? Okay.
I know. I just know the name. I already know too much about it. I'm not gonna hold you.
The reason why I did that.
You're talking about a person.
The reason why I did that is because a lot of people don't know about sickle cell. Like these guys have good information. Like he said, it can be transferable. No, it's not. It's hereditary.
I'm glad you told me.
Literally, you have to be born with it. So if you don't have it,
You can't
you
get
don't
it.
have it. I cannot get a cut and touch you when you get sickle cell. It's not HIV. It is not transferable. You alright? I don't know. That's what I'm doing. This is why we're going to the schools. This is why we're going to places. Educating people about sickle cell.
That was
It's not autoimmune disease. It's not autoimmune disease. It's a blood disease. Sickle cell is one of the largest blood
It's not
diseases.
autoimmune.
It's a blood
Wow.
disease.
So I was capping too. Heard you, bro.
So a lot of people like it's a blood disorder, one of the largest blood disorders in the world, and it's actually one of the most funded blood disorders out there.
That's crazy.
So people like with leukemia and stuff, they get funded. You don't really get funded. A lot of these programs that take place are people like me that volunteer, companies who donate back. And I just turned 33 October 4th. Shout out to my leader game. But
Happy belated birthday.
that's why I'm waiting for a happy birthday. Thank you. Like,
Happy
please
belated
love my
birthday. That
birthday.
was 2
Like,
days ago.
hold on. Can I get it on three? 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday.
Hey,
We know we 3 days late, but still happy birthday.
What did you do for your birthday?
What did I do for my birthday?
That's how you know you're from Brooklyn.
I will talk about this much about what I did for my birthday. I'll say the good stuff. I watched movies, hung out with people, and went to an event. So the after party was always great. And yeah, regular stuff.
What happened at the after party?
Talk about.
Right, what happened after the after party? had,
What you talking about?
you had like a little emphasis.
I don't know what you're talking about. Listen, what they say
Moving
about,
along.
what they say about Vegas, you heard? Whatever happened with Vegas, we gonna be quiet with that. But
You
nah,
in Vegas?
no, it's the same
That's what
concept.
the
Whatever
after party was
happened,
at?
happened. Whatever happened, happened.
You
Same
had an after
concept.
party in Vegas?
No. Oh, God. Basically, whatever happened, I can't talk about. Same concept.
Speak no evil, heed no evil,
Yeah.
say no evil.
You said the wrong thing.
No, speak no evil,
Try
try no
that.
evil.
Try that.
That's the last
He's
one.
still trying.
See no evil, hear no evil, speak
Speak
no
no
evil.
evil. Good. So at least got somebody to agree with.
Oh, I'm sorry. Alright, my fault. You better talk. Alright. So, the best way to describe sickle cell disease, and people can understand this, is think about the most. If you don't have sickle cell, your blood is like a food. If you have sickle cell, your blood is like a testament. So, our blood cells are not as developed. Your blood cells might live 90 to 120 days. My blood cells live 10 to 20 days. They die a lot faster. They have to work a lot harder to do what you guys have to do. So with a weaker blood system, more prone to infections, colds, and stuff like that. At the same time, like your blood has like a chemical in it that makes it not be sticky. So it can bounce off of each other. They don't stick to each other. My blood sticks to each other. They clump up wherever it comes up, causes a lot of pain. At the same time, because it's not a full wound, it has less space to carry oxygen and water around the body. So I have to drink a lot more water. I have to get a lot more fresh air, a lot more fruit and vegetables to keep myself going. Any of these things I can have can cause me to get really sick. So I have to do a lot of water. Overexertion of energy causes me to be sick. Simple thing like this, like as an adult, we have sex. Imagine having sex and going to the hospital, you overexert yourself and having sex. Oh, shit. This is some real shit right there, right? Imagine being at work. Now, I've started up the fashion for many reasons, but I've been a manager at multiple times. I was a manager at the Malcolm X Museum, at Petland Discount, at Green Beat, and a bunch of other places. But as many times I've been promoted, I've been fired. You get sick too many times to be fired. It's not an easy job, man. I'm a 33-year-old man. You always tell kids, tough enough takes a little bit of pain. Shit hurts. You're in massive amounts of pain, crippling pain.
I said I saw you, like, but I was
I think the event you came to, I couldn't even straighten my arms. My arms in so much pain. I just came out the hospital, and sometimes I can't. I've literally had events where after the event, literally, one of my staff literally threw me over his shoulder, carried me to the car, and rushed me to the hospital. Like, I'm kind of like stubborn, so I won't leave the event. I'll finish the event and go to the hospital.
It's dedication.
I've literally been like laid out on a bench, and people are running around like, yo, I got ready for the next act. Yo, Trey, you got this. I'm like, listen, I stayed to leave that's over. But like, it's something that pushes you through massive amounts of pain. And it's sad because as this is one of the largest substances out there, it has one of the most least, it's not really talked about, even in school. In school, it's hard because as a person, I have to drink a lot of water. So teachers don't want to hear, okay, I feel dehydrated, need water, they want you to sit down in class. And then if you drink a lot of water, now you also have to excrete a lot of waste.
Yeah.
Teachers don't want to hear every 10 seconds you gotta use the bathroom. And the top right, we have low energy, so we get sleepy. So I finished my work, the work is great, but now I'm tired of putting my head down. Teachers don't want to hear that. So teachers aren't educated on sickle cell. Even some doctors, I've been to the hospital and nurses and doctors be like, they're sitting here like, what do you have, what's your pain? And like, imagine being in the worst pain of your life. And someone's asking you, how tall are you? What's your weight? Where are you from? What's going on? And you're in the most excruciating pain that you have to answer questions. Like even the system in the hospital is confusing. I've been having meetings at Monster Hospital and places where we're working on educating doctors and nurses with how to deal with people with sickle cell. Because it's not just you guys. It's even doctors and people who don't understand that that's what we go through and the pain that we suffer. And it's hard.
You need to have enough knowledge to know what sickle cell is about. Because I learned some shit just went now, like interview about sickle cell situations. We focus on shit like that. So they need to inform in schools on certain different types of disease and whoever has inherited the disease and how it's not transferable.
It's not transferable.
It's not an autoimmune
It's a
disease.
blood disease.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh no. I'm taking notes right now.
He just knows sickle cell and the definition of sickle cell.
You got it now. Here we go.
This is something that I really want to ask because it's so personal. Not even on
I
the
love it.
sickle
Personal
cell.
questions. Oh, talk to me.
Not even
I'm
on
not
the
shy.
sickle cell scale, but we all know how greedy America is when it comes to money. And I definitely, in my heart, feel as though pharmaceutical companies how expensive are your medications?
Listen, right now, see, I have one of the worst credit scores ever. My bills are high. I remember in 2004, I was on a school trip, and we took a bus upstate somewhere, I don't remember. And this is how it is. I entered into the swimming pool, and I woke up 4 days later. Oh, the cold water literally knocked me out. And they had to, upstate, it's not just like hospitals up the block, they're in the distance.
Yeah.
So I had to get a helicopter ride to the hospital. That's expensive. Get you in the hospital, the helicopter, back, I didn't make up. On the bus ride back home, I woke up, and I was in my counselor's lap, and everyone was crying. And I'm thinking I was asleep for like a couple of minutes. They said, "No, you're not out for 4 days." I literally thought everybody was crying. I thought it was a prank, this payment. Until I got the helicopter bill, I was like, wait, y'all was serious? I'm not paying this. Listen, I have bills, medical bills, I will never pay. So all of you hospitals that are waiting for these bills, keep on waiting. It's not coming. I can't afford that.
Period.
So keep on waiting, okay? You're not 50 Cent, you're not collecting from me. So
Amen to that.
Shout out to the hospitals, not hiring 50.
I'm gonna pay all that when you hire 50. I ain't have
Oh
no
my
game
God.
that.
Hospital bills are the worst. Did I tell you that Brookfield charged me to look at my foot
Yeah,
that was sprained?
yeah. Once you sign that paper, they
No.
charge you.
They billed the wrong insurance, bro. Like, and I asked her multiple times. I said, "Do you have my updated information?" Yeah, you have Medicaid. Yo, when I saw that bill, first of all, I do everything through AutoPay. So if I get anything in the mail, it's a bill. So when I saw the envelope, I was like, "Oh God,
What's this?
what bill?
What
$500 for one X-ray.
That's
Look
fucking
at your feet.
One
You
X-ray.
must have-
I was in there for like 2 minutes.
You got big feet or something?
No.
Was it a big X-ray?
It was like a table, and the thing was like,
the table was like,
it was like a projector looking thing of a gym. Scanning over.
This is the best.
No, I was in there for like 3. Nah, I was in there for, it felt so fast. I walked in and I walked out. Like I was waiting, doing nothing more than I was being seen. They charged me $500. Well, listen, y'all still not getting our money broke down.
Did they fix it?
Oh, she with me. I ain't making no
I'm
money.
not getting our money. I'm not
She with
addressing
me.
that shit. Y'all not getting our money.
Nah, done. Let me ask you a question here. One thing about sickle cell too, people have to, there's some people with sickle cell who are not as lucky as me. I actually have one of the worst forms of sickle cell, there's different strands of sickle cell. I have sickle cell SS, which is one of the worst forms. But I got blessed because I think one, I have faith in God, I love you God. 2, I don't listen to the doctors, so I do things differently. But there's people who they have to have blood transfusions every week, every month, stuff like that. We have to, but our blood is weak. So we start bringing this up because I'm on a campaign right now. We're working with Family Special from Music Brings Life. We're registering people to be just to donate blood. So if any of you guys here cannot make to donate blood, well,
I donated blood
one
before.
pint of blood, you can blood so many people's lives.
It can be any blood type.
Any blood type. You go
Okay.
to the doctor, you set it up, you sit down, enjoy your blood, and it's so easy.
I did it before. American Red Cross sent me a call.
There you go. You can do it again.
Yeah, I'll do it. I have no problem
So
doing
make
it.
sure you go to my Instagram too. Next time we're doing a blood drive, we come out because when we do the event special, when I do the event special, if you come one, you get free food. We gonna feed you, and everybody who donates blood gets free movie tickets too. So make sure you guys come out and donate too. You said you haven't donated but once. What you said?
That's what he said.
Yeah, exactly what I said.
That's what he said.
I'm sorry, Marvel. So so we're in a big campaign about getting people to register. So just to get blood. I know working with special the previous event we just did, we got 96 students from Maxwell High School and Uniquekingzent High School to register to donate blood that day. That was a big campaign that we did. Previously record before that was 50. I just joined up them, so from 50 to 96, we almost doubled the numbers.
Wow.
So every event we're trying to get more people to sign
That is
up
so
and just come out and get blood.
Lots
So,
of pints.
I'm cool, you guys. So,
Yeah, definitely, absolutely, without a doubt. Man, like,
Are there criteria to donate blood? Because I feel like when I did go through it, that they asked me extremely it
I
begs
think-
a question.
I think it's like, I truthfully don't know the dynamics, so do not quote anything I say.
They are
Nothing.
very
But I believe it's
invasive.
about like age and weight and if you have medical conditions and certain things that those criteria have to be met. But anytime you go to donate blood, there's doctors there who screen you first and will let you know if you're eligible.
When I did my blood drive, when I donated, it was a New York Blood Center. You usually send emails like when they're gonna do the next blood drive.
Yeah.
They got snacks everywhere after ass.
Now we got food.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah,
that's
I
nice.
think
We got
I
food.
went to
Inside your college.
I went to that one too.
So last time we had some like some big chicken with some rice and peas and
Oh, let's
stuff.
go.
We don't got snacks, we got food. Come through.
Fuck that blood center drive. I don't fuck with his shit.
Nah, love everybody. Sometimes I was stuff though.
Yeah.
I support everybody that's trying to do something.
Mature.
What he said. Yeah, definitely.
Um, so,
Dime. Dime, mami.
I got.
Can I just say some inspirational stuff real quick?
Yeah.
To all the young adults watching this, I know when I was in high school growing up, I thought that I would never accomplish anything because of my sickle cell. People looked down upon me with it. And like people thought it was contagious, they could catch it and stuff like that. I'm saying it don't.
Go back to when I said it was transferable.
It's not.
It's not.
Be confident. You can accomplish anything you want to. It's like I feel like sickle cell pushed me to drive myself to work hard. I own my own business now. I have fun. But there's many other people that have sickle cell made it far, like T-Boz, like Prodigy. Like if you guys watch the new TV show Power, the one running for mayor, Rashad, his real name was he has sickle cell. Football player, Teddy Barber has sickle cell. And there's a lot of people that have this, but they don't let it stop them. The only thing that ever stops you from accomplishing your dreams is yourself. But I have my illness, I'm sick all the time, but I enjoy doing it no more hard. So if you're somebody that's out there young, you have sickle cell, please, you can reach out to me, you can talk to me, you can call my phone, go to my Instagram, hit me up live. I'll talk to you one-on-one, I'll meet up with you and talk to you. I know it's hard having sickle cell, and sometimes people around you don't understand what you go through, but trust me, I understand. Give me a call, let's talk, let's chop it up. I want to be there to support you as well. So.
Definitely. For you to like, for the brand that you have to give away and to have to like enhance the community with the disease that you have, you don't let that shit deteriorate you.
I can look
Okay,
at
congratulations on that, you know what I'm saying? And still have your brand, what you promote, jobs to trade.
I like the mom, I like what she said. See again?
That.
I like that.
Oh, she got a fucking singing voice.
I just rather with emails, voice.
Little
I
hate
don't know
on
about singing. I don't know about singing, but still I like the female voice better.
Nah, it's cool.
And you gotta make a very good song.
Damn.
Oh, speaking of similarities, this is so unrelated. What is your dreadlock routine like when you wash it? What products do you use?
What?
So,
I hate
first thing I have to do.
Somebody out there wants to know this.
But you know I got dressed too, right?
That's why I said seek the comparisons. I was gonna let him go first and then you.
Alright, so look, so first and foremost, I don't get before nasty.
Oh shit.
I have no what I use in my hair. I haven't truth here's really. Last time I washed my hair, I use water. The time before that, I use water. I don't believe in putting all these chemicals in these things. So I don't really buy Herb Plus or Herbless. I don't buy none of this stuff. And for all those people who talk about can you use these stuff, oh y'all can shut up because half gotta tell me this, y'all hair ain't growing because y'all washing out all your natural chemicals. Half got half boy, only have long hair. My hair used to be past my waist. I cut it this short. For me, so my natural weight is what. So for all y'all reach out old heads, telling me use these shampoos and stuff, shut up and be natural. It's better for
And
you.
be the ones that have the lopsided weave, don't have shit that's going on their hair, talking shit.
Half of them are in waves and
That's about it.
that's also people like me.
And then we got out here, our hair's blown from scratch.
So you wash it with water too?
Damn fucking right.
You was capping. You don't want you was really
Were you there when I was washing my hair? No. So
Yo, you was such a liar. You can tell me lying.
That's a
You
fact.
didn't even lie
What
to
you
your
use?
face, right?
What you use?
Made in tail?
I heard I used to use that a long time ago.
yeah,
Wiz Khalifa said he used it in his dreads. That's why.
Oh, I mean,
Shout out to Wiz Khalifa.
You got dressed?
Yeah.
I don't want to see that.
Wago Boy.
Shout out to Lava for you because that's
I'm
what
only
I
going
use
to
too.
2 years.
2 years?
2 months.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 years and 2 months. I'm very
Your
dedicated.
hair growing short. It's not growing fast.
It's using chemicals.
Yeah, your
Like,
baby
no lie.
change water.
In 2 years, my hair
Damn,
is
but I
longer than
thought
that.
my growth was
I
good.
know what she's talking about because she's the first person that said that because a lot of people say that they through my dread process, say my hair grew too fast. What are you talking
Because
about?
I know somebody that cut their hair about 8 months ago and started dreads and it's like past their shoulder
Oh,
blade.
really?
Everybody is different.
That's a
First
fact.
and foremost.
Oh, yeah. I take that. So everybody's hair grows.
Yeah.
I'm not coming at you.
I know you're not.
Bro, she coming
I'm
at
just
you,
saying,
bro.
no, I'm not. No,
Low key.
you said 2 years and 2 months.
2 years and 2 months. That's all I'm going to
No, it's not even cat because to be honest, I went natural. My hair's growing mad short now too. Like I'm about to put that perm back in my hair. Let's go.
So, remember what I said? The people that turn their head and
So
treat their head, the
annoying.
first one to talk shit.
Exactly.
See?
Right.
I know, I've been natural since 2015. I can show
You
you,
been
like, I
natural?
can show you pictures.
And you
Yeah.
feel your head.
This is not my hair. Clearly.
Exactly.
My God.
Got your back, bro. Appreciate you on the back.
No more attacks on the dress. Period.
You both are spoken.
Wasn't ready for this war right here.
Alright.
So, any last few words?
Plug in your social media platform where people can find you, where people can reach you, all that.
Alright, so look. At 3 pages, I'm gonna break it down. If you have an upcoming event, you need a photographer, a DJ, a decorator, a stripper, anything. Love and fashion. Like he said,
I don't blame him.
I got you. Just so you guys know, 5% of everything that you book is donated to Fine Cure for Sickle Cell.
Yeah.
If you want to purchase apparel or anything to do with sickle cell or find out about a sickle cell event or talk to somebody with sickle cell, go to Love and Fashion _apparel. If you just want to party, great. An apparel place too. Every apparel that you buy, $5 from each target is donated to Fine Cure for Sickle Cell. If you just want to party and bullshit and come out to the club and have fun, my personal page, Love and Fashion _trade love. And if you want to expedite your service for any of your events and book the service, go to www.lnfpics.com. That's lnfpics.com. You can just fill out the form there. We'll find out what you need for your event and we'll help you book everything you need for your next event.
Shout outs to Trey. Love it. Y'all definitely follow her.
Trey Love Her, ER.
Love her.
The only lover you ever need in your life. Remember that.
Wait, so you're a stripper too?
I mean, if the money is right, talk to me.
You said if people need a stripper to contact you.
I mean, I have
Oh, you
strippers.
have male dancers.
Yeah, I book service. I'm a booking agent. I book service.
Oh, you got female?
Females and guys. You need some strippers for your next event?
No, I was just asking.
Future notices.
Yeah,
It's good to know.
for future references.
I've come from personally too. Once the money's right, I'm like,
You got you.
I'm trying here.
Listen, we all trying to grind. The grind don't stop. We all trying to grind. We all trying to make it somehow, right?
There you go.
So don't get well out there.
You thinking about this there?
You can start dancing too. We can be a dread team.
Dad duo.
That's in mind.
Oh my God. Wow.
That's your boy.
At this point, I'm just gonna take away myself.
Thank you so much, Trey Lover, for pulling up
Not a
to
problem.
Speak Up
Appreciate you.
podcast.
Appreciate
We're
you.
going to take a brief intermission and we'll be right back.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the Speak Up podcast edition, the second straight singer set of things.
All right, so we're going to get into the shooting. Explain the story because I don't really know what's going on exactly.
Clear, concise.
I ain't none of y'all looking at me. I don't know nothing about the shit.
Y'all go.
So pretty much, this lady claims she went into a wrong apartment and drew a firearm and killed someone. They killed the guy.
That's boyfriend? That's
No,
That's a different one.
Yeah.
she was a white police officer. Her name was Amber Dyke. She went into her next door neighbor house after working a 13-hour shift. She was disoriented. She was tired. She didn't know where she was. Supposedly, she shot him. He wasn't armed. He was a black man. Someone who testified against him. I forgot the guy who testified, but literally a week later, he was found dead. He was shot twice, point blank range.
One in the mouth.
That
Wish
is
I was in the mouth.
crazy.
But how you don't know your own apartment?
Apparently,
They
supposedly they found they arrested arrested his killer this morning.
Y'all don't think it's suspicious for black people just wind up dead after
Of course.
testifying
Against a cop, we don't know.
Come on.
I'm sure they
That's an obvious one.
They just testified. That's like snitching, you know? This whole
We think
snitching,
that
that's
you
what that is.
testify against a cop, you come on a witness protection or something, because as a cop, you ain't be bad together. That's the biggest game.
I'm sorry,
And their retaliation, they get away with that shit.
Anybody see my hours over? Thank you. Continue.
She's good.
Yeah, what you
No,
saying?
I think once testify against a cop, it's some sort of protection. So you already know they band together. So in fact, you left
They
out
can't even go into WITSEC.
actually federal, could it be local? That's not like a police officer. It couldn't be like that. I don't know much about the story. I can't say too much. But I just found it's very quick that he was found up dead after testifying. So I'm like,
A week later.
Yeah, a whole week. And she only got 10 years.
She only got 10 years. And a black woman who shot
I
her
found
warning shots
Got 25.
years.
I thought it was 25.
I don't know.
Fucking
The article
Florida,
said
yo.
20.
No.
20. That's crazy though. She shot somebody got 10. I only did a warning shot got 20. How does that make any sense? I guess that's where the white and black comes in.
Yeah, of course. But I don't get how it's not your own apartment though. Like you don't know your own apartment.
Well, was she supposed to be drunk or something? I don't know.
No, she worked a 13-hour shift, apparently.
Let me explain something. I worked 18-hour shifts. I always went to my right door. I really don't care about that person.
Even when you cook, you go to your right crib.
Yeah, like that's making
So that's
sense.
a bad excuse.
Yeah.
All right, I got a story, y'all. I do drive by from a man's point of view.
So man.
So I have a friend, right? She did some fuck shit last week. She's just a friend. She did some fuck shit last week. I really don't care about to say everything. So I hope whoever don't
Speak up.
Speak up. That's what's
So she has
You got the memo, guys. You got it.
she has a guy that she's been friends with benefits with for like 10 years, and he never claimed her. That was a mutual understanding. Mutual understanding. Strictly platonic, having sex, that's it. So this year, for his birthday, she wanted to go all out. She had booked an in-house masseuse, got Henny, I think that's his favorite liquor, bottle of Henny, made steak, shrimp, garlic mash, steamed broccoli, this whole layout. Balloons everywhere, rose petals on the floor, cactus lit, you know, little outfit so she could put it on him.
Just for a friend.
Yes.
God damn.
I signed a wifey for a couple of years.
Wow.
She's doing too much.
Yeah.
She put herself out there. She did way too much.
She fucked up.
She need more friends.
She fucked
Word.
up.
Word.
So
She fucked up.
they fell asleep. He was still knocked out. She took his phone through his phone and found that he was deeply involved with two other females, like sending them
She wrong.
bread,
She's wrong.
renting cars.
I don't even know what
Like,
to call that.
he did a lot for these other females, and it was very clear and evident from the text message that she sent me screenshots of that he was fucking her. So she felt very stupid. But he told her that it was not her place to do all of this for his birthday. I need to hear everyone's views.
He right though.
He's right. He was straight.
How do y'all feel?
At the end of the
Because
day,
she dropped bread. Oh yeah, and aside from doing all of that, she actually brought him a gift.
See, I don't feel like what she did was wrong. Because no matter what the scenario is, if you want to do something for someone, that's fine. I think she fucked up when she played herself, and you know you're in a platonic relationship, we're fucking, we're not dating. You went through my phone and now you feel stupid. It's that common phrase, you go look for something.
You gonna find it. That's a fucking
If you
fact.
guys are in a good role,
That is,
everything's been good, you've been happy, you've been
That
doing
is
this
a fact.
thing.
that's a fact.
Why are you messing up by doing this extra stuff for me? There's nothing wrong with buying the
Oh my God.
roses and the dinner and stuff, but she should never went through that phone. She hurt her own feelings. And she should have known to expect that after 10 years, you can't fuck with nobody else. put yourself in that
The
hole.
only reason I wanted to say this story is because I feel like it was a real stupid thing that she did.
That's a fact.
No, that's not.
I'm not going to
It's
nobody's phone,
I mean,
son.
go to the phone.
But you're
Yeah,
gonna
that
come
part,
across something
yeah.
you do not want to see, and you're gonna be butthurt.
Go through the phone.
I'm not
call.
setting
Anything
myself
else is
up
fine.
like that. I never look through my girl phone.
I try not to.
My girl, we're in a committed
should've pointed
relationship, claiming each other, not friends with benefits. My girl, I don't go through her phone.
See, I know your password, and I still won't look through your phone.
Everybody know my fucking password on my phone.
Don't go searching. Go searching, you're gonna find.
1960.
Wow.
That's my boss's birthday. Yeah, he's mad cool.
Yeah, no deprivation Boston.
January 9th, 1960.
October 4th.
September 3rd, 1992.
December
what?
10th, December 10th, 1988.
I ain't telling you how much. Fuck that.
I ain't know that's
Y'all
part
know
of the
what's your
plan.
birthday?
My birthday is March 16th. That's all you need to know.
My birthday October 4th. It's not
What
my
year?
password. Yeah, yeah.
1994. You such a
Yeah,
baby.
94, baby.
94, baby.
You just turned 24.
I mean, I'm 25, but I guess, yeah.
You're 25.
Oh
yeah, salud. Salud. Yeah, that makes sense.
One more.
My math was bad. Salud.
No more.
You're a D now. You're a D.
I gotta stop right there. I think 3 blessings is enough. After that, you do this much.
All right, what did you say about the situation, Stan? What did your views?
Stand up play. Nobody goes to the phone.
Nope. No.
That's a no-no, right? She should never did that.
Hell no. At the end of the day, you fall right. It's like you tripping. You fall right in your motherfucking face. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? The obvious is there. The obvious is there because at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? She should have known better by just not going to this fucking phone because you realize it, man. You set your own self up. You set your own self up for that. Then the nigga play you and fuck with 2 other bitches.
He's not playing her. That's
They're not in
his
a
girl.
relationship, bro.
They hold no ties,
They're
bro.
all single. So whatever he does is justified because they're not in a
She's being
relationship.
that typical female that catch feelings.
She's being too snoopy. Mind your business.
She's catching feelings crazy. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's based on correct. Especially in a platonic relationship.
Yeah, continue, bro.
There's
Continue.
nothing wrong with catching feelings, but sometimes
It happens.
feelings change.
For majority of the times, it's females though.
But did they talk about
Not
it?
always
Too?
men do it too.
Did they talk about it? Or like,
Yeah, we do, but then at the end of the day, they talk more than it was. Remember,
She surprised him.
females are emotional creatures. You feel me?
Men are too. I don't do this whole
She should
separation.
be a call herself.
Men have emotions.
Yeah.
I've been in a relationship like that, and I caught feelings, but I'm not gonna go through your phones. I know what we spoke about. It's what we said. We're gonna do is what we do.
Where you
So
go.
yeah, I started liking me, but I kept my composure.
But we obey the law, right? And then sometimes it's like a situation occurred and it happened, and females be like, "What you said this, something like that." I tell you from jump. That's your fault. You fuck your own self up.
Y'all going back and forth. Yago didn't even give his views.
Where you at?
I already said like she was wrong, and it was like, you didn't have to go through the phone. Then it was like, I don't know if they talked about anything before that.
No, she did that.
Oh,
I
yeah,
know
so,
her.
yeah, she was wrong.
Yeah, the gift was nice. Like any gesture was nice. I know you put yourself up for, but you should have stopped there. Just enjoy the night. Enjoy it for what it was.
Especially for 10 years.
Yeah. You in a good 10 years marriage, it's gonna rock. And if you're not happy, if you want more, sit down and have a conversation.
That's what
about
should have
it.
happened.
You should talk to him about it.
Yeah.
Listen, I want more than just this, and if you're not ready for it, we
Don't
can't
have
be
they
no more.
talk that time. You still cheat on her.
He's not cheating though, they're not dating.
No, but you know.
No, he's not cheating. You can't use that word. Are they in a relationship? Then he's not cheating. He can do what the fuck he wants to.
Fuck this shit.
Same as she.
And if she wanted more and she sees he doesn't want more, she needs to find somebody who's gonna give her what she wants. Don't stop. People need to stop trying to change someone's feelings.
That's a fact.
That is a
Stop
fact.
trying to change someone's feelings.
Word.
Tell them how like the orgasm going.
Oh, heard you.
Send your applications to me.
All right, so the next topic is
Let's get it started.
Tyler Perry.
Round of applause. Round of motherfucking applause.
That's what's happening.
motivation, Tyler.
Tyler Perry. Son, let me tell you something. And I got stand up for well, I was gonna stand up, but I was like, you know what? You trust the process. So,
Bro, why you expecting that?
yeah, but Tyler Perry though
Oh,
has his
my
own
God.
studios, man, for real. His own studios. First black actor, entertainer, African American that has his own studios.
He literally embodies that phrase that I always spoke about earlier about they didn't welcome him to the table, so he built his own table. And I love him because so many people, because they can't fit in, they fight their entire life trying to fit in. He said, screw you, I'm gonna make my own, now you gotta fit in. He did his own thing, that's what we should all do. Like, stop trying to fit in with other people.
Make your own
Do
lane.
your own. Do your own thing. This world has so much space, everybody can do their own
As
thing.
a black man too, you know what I'm saying?
Do it.
You see how Tracy's not working for the white man, you know what I'm saying? He's not working for the man. So at the end of the day, we can work for the white man, I'm working for white men, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna build my own empire and do what I gotta do if God's willing. Because I can utilize the skills that he's enriched to me and put it on to what I got going on to supplement myself to form my own lives. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, you gotta build your own and do your own. Who wants to fucking get up in the morning and clock in every day? You feel me? Who wants to do all of that?
Some people like, I don't knock it.
They live in that 40-40 rule. They don't fuck with that 40-40 rule.
What we have to understand as people is that different people have different preferences.
Yeah.
So the 9 to 5 might not be right for you. That's what you don't like. But for some other people, they want to be a doctor, want to do this. But there's individuals like us who I don't want to do that. I like the freedom of waking up when I want to.
Why we living on somebody else's dream to go to the beach?
That's what we
go
like.
to the beach all the time, like they do. That's what I'm saying.
That's what we like though. Some people like the, you know what? I know if I work 40 hours a week, I'm making $20 an hour, I'm gonna get X, Y, and Z. Some
guaranteed
like
paycheck. Guaranteed paycheck, because there's guaranteed paycheck doing guaranteed shit.
And what we do is nothing is guaranteed.
Nothing's
We
guaranteed.
can, if we don't work, we can be broke. We gotta put in that work. Every day I put in work. I'm glad today God blessed me. I had 2 new clients call me today for like some long-term contracts. For me, so I'm happy. But every day, you know what you expect. I didn't have a long-term contract coming to me for the past 2 months. So every day we get something that can take in whatever makes you happy. Whether it's a 9 to 5, whether it's an entrepreneur, whether it's this, do what makes you happy. Don't try to hurt anybody else.
That's a fact. Word. Shouldn't take on this.
Well, I just found out about the story, so yeah, I just heard it from y'all.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah, entrepreneur myself.
I mean, some people like working, some people don't. So it's just like a preference thing.
Yeah.
Some people comfortable just doing
Just like
having certain days off.
Yeah.
Can I segue into that a little bit? Because of course, I was on the ground and they started talking about Gary Vee, one of the guys we'll listen to, started talking about stay-at-home dads. How a lot of times they get laughed at. And honestly, I want to be a stay-at-home dad. I want to work from at home. Because I want to be the one that's at home and I want to see my kids first. That's everything. I want to be at home. That's what if I have my kids, I can be at home and enjoy life. I mean, right now, it's just like Gary Vee was talking about a lot of times, like a guy staying at home and the wife is working, he gets laughed at. That's true. Because a woman is a breadwinner. Why though? Women fought hard for equal rights, but yes, if she has a job, a man stays at home, he's a waste of a man. Why not? Why can't the role be flipped?
It's the way society is. The man is usually known as
For society, at the end of the day, that shit is set in stone of development of good at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? So when people think that, yo, we are who we are because of so and so, no. At the end of the day, it was written set in fucking stone. What we are about today, you know what I'm saying? It was written for us, you feel me? It was written for Trade to have his own fashion. It was written for us to do this podcast, get everything situated together. You know what I'm saying? Speak Up Podcast. That went from the bottom up to the high. Let's get it popping. Started from the bottom down here. Shout out to Drake for that.
I'm sorry.
He paid you for that? I just want to know.
I'm crying. Yo, Stanley's a blouse.
I see it. All eyes on you, bro. Shout out to Tupac for that one.
So,
Since we doing that, right?
y'all know, oh my God. Okay. Seriously.
dragging it. But at the end of the day, yo, that's awful somewhere.
I feel like it's all about happiness. Whatever makes you happy, that's what you should do.
Oh my God.
Even in the workforce right now, most of the richest people are females. So
That's a damn lie.
nah, you look it up. There's a lot of rich people who own companies. And I've even watching the show like Undercover Boss. One lady, her husband, her husband stays at home and she's a business
I like
owner.
the golden
She loves her bro. He loves his bro. Isn't that homophobic? I don't think so.
Yo, what Undercover Boss is about?
I think Undercover Boss is dope. It's like a lot of times people complain about, like, oh, the boss don't know what it's like to work inside of the field when we go through work in the field. So Undercover Boss, they take the boss, they do like they change up their head, change up their face and stuff like that. And they set up to work in their own company to see what it's like to be an employee, to see the complaints and stuff like that. So the boss can get a first-hand view of what it's like working for their own company. And some bosses like they're not. We gotta fix this, we need more grace, we need more this, we need this. Some bosses do different things, and I think it's dope for a boss to understand what it's like to be working. Because sometimes you get that power and goes and you forget that you're a human being that work with people, you have to be able to relate to them. So I think it's a dope show.
So, what channel is it on?
I don't know, bro.
What?
Undercover
Undercover Boss. What channel is it on?
Netflix, YouTube, I just watch it. I don't know.
SFPC.
NBC, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a dope show.
All right, so y'all know this is now episode 3. Each episode you have a different hat, so we're officially going to start Yago's flavor of the week. So each episode you got to surprise us with a different hat. Now we're going to be looking forward to it. So
Stay tuned.
Fresh as
how do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you up for the task?
Of course.
So I want to know that black hand and that white movie, what that represent to you? That hat. I saw that hat.
Cheeks.
As soon as I saw it, like asking
It's cheeks.
the cheeks.
Strictly cheeks.
That's what your hands for cheeks.
That's what it represents.
So that hat was like smacking ass little like cheeks.
Mm-hmm.
I feel you gotta
Smack it,
take
palm
this.
it.
Smack it, palm it, give it some.
Yeah,
I'm more of a two-hander myself. I'm more of a two-hander.
That is funny, sir.
You said more than 2 handings, sir.
Gotta give back.
I cannot
Yes.
see it. I cannot.
Oh, shit.
Now since we're on the topic anyway, I guess we can segue into our little game of Never Have I Ever.
Oh, I'm gonna lose. I can't get everything.
We'll just ride it out and see.
I'm a child of God.
Who?
I'm a child of God.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm a child of God too. God said be food for the multiply. Let's go.
It's a little
ready.
little small.
all right, so which way y'all want to go start? Well, y'all going starting with.
Oh, let me go last.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, my bad.
I'm not sorry. I don't mind. Oh wait, you have to say something that you really haven't done, right?
Like we have.
No,
You have done?
So what I have done.
So what you have done is what you have done is what you have not done. What you have not done is what you have done. So you gotta say that I ever suck toes, then you suck toes.
You're not lying though. Never mind. Like, it's not lying.
No,
No.
that was just an example.
So never ever have I sucked toes.
That means you suck
You would
toes.
put a finger down. If
So-
you suck somebody's toes before, you put your finger down.
But usually you play with liquor, so
But I thought when you say never have ever, because mine said like,
No, but
usually things that I didn't do and I
No,
was
so
catching up
this
to
way
shit.
we'll just be like, we'll lift our hand. If it applies to us, we'll lift our hand.
Okay.
Like that.
Usually you play with like liquor, like whoever.
Everything's better than it.
Yeah, when you play exactly. Did it? You take a shot. So
I think I should go last so I can catch up. So once ago.
I know y'all.
That's it.
So you say what you haven't done or done?
What you done?
What you
Yeah,
done?
I thought it was never
So
ever
you
have
say-
I never done this before.
Yeah, I thought it was that way too.
No. Never have I ever, and you gotta say something that you guys did. And then whoever
Oh,
did
that I
it too
did?
gotta lift their hand.
And of course,
Yeah, what you did do.
of course, if you didn't do it, then
Then you're lying. You have to put your hands down too. The point is to other people to admit they did something you didn't.
exactly. But then
So you have to say what you didn't. Exactly.
You just say something. They gonna raise your hand.
Yeah. Never have I ever done 8.
I mean, I'll put it in a couple years, but I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I did it too.
I got killed.
You did it too. That's actually backwards. You did it too. Then he's
I thought they said what you did do.
That's what they said. I think it's wrong. But who my they goes.
Everybody played different. It's like
It's never have I ever. I've never done this. But I bet you have. You're trying to get them that knew what they did when you didn't do it. That's how.
That's the whole point of them raising their
So
hand.
exactly. That's supposed to be what he didn't do, not what he did. I'm sorry. I'm not saying.
So I guess we play that way.
No,
Now,
we
so-
do.
we already started, bro.
Yeah, I'm not gonna change everything. So you up? What have you did?
Never have I ever went down on a partner.
Man, I eat
Get to the shit.
I eat the pussy.
Never have I ever.
I eat
Yeah, that was-
I'm a man about it. I'm a man about it.
Niggas brought it back to
Somebody
high
got to do it.
school. Okay, that was mine. Go ahead, Stan.
If I ever suck toes.
I never sucked toes.
I told you I did more things.
Not
I'm
that
the
kind of
rule.
freak.
Yeah, feet in that shit.
I tried it. I've tried it before. I feel like this hurt. Look,
What'd you say?
Because you a baby.
hey, look, I feel like this hurt. I don't really care about fucking toes so much, right?
I told
But
her.
if I'm fucking with a girl and she wants to expose stuff, just go wash your feet real quick and I got you. I'm gonna make sure she's taken care of because it's my job to take care of her. If I don't take care of her, someone else might take care of her.
You eat the booty?
I hit the booty a couple times. Just like groceries, nigga.
Y'all like getting y'all booties ate.
No! I'm not doing that. Ever.
Never have I ever.
Never have
Never
My turn. Never have I ever let someone eat my booty.
Want to?
Oh. See, be expected from you though. If they did, I might have been like, oh, you gotta talk about that. But speak up though. How was that?
He said, "Speak up, though."
Speak up.
How was that? Yeah.
What's it about? Speak
Speak
up.
up. How was
It was
that?
amazing.
Oh.
But it wasn't a guy.
Oh. Story.
No.
She wasn't
Oh my God.
Speak up.
Not gonna talk about your little experience?
No.
Yeah,
It felt
Did you like bend it
no.
and spread it, or did you lay down flat? Like,
I was laying down on my back.
and she put your
She
leg
was
behind
like
your head?
lifting me out from
So it was like
all
legs
the way
up.
down to the anus.
That's how I did it.
She
Like,
lifted
I
me
put her
up.
head over my shoulders and licked it. And I'm like, I know what you're talking about.
Wow, yeah. She did that and I was like, whoa, this is different.
How that shit up?
It was like a vibrant sensation.
She got the joint.
That was a real flashback just now.
Woo! When
When she was younger.
it wasn't with my current partner. It was with an ex.
It was a couple years ago.
Yeah.
Like 2, 3 years ago.
No.
He went the 411.
What year we were at?
That was actually two.
It's back on you.
Was it hot? Was it cold?
It was still warm outside. Yeah.
So summertime?
Yeah.
Bronx, Brooklyn? You getting details and stuff.
Might as well,
He's
bro.
from Brooklyn.
Brooklyn? Daytime, nighttime?
Nighttime mostly.
Please come on.
Your head hurt.
Hers. My parents don't allow that.
Keep on going.
Your parents was there when that happened?
I don't know. My parents, they just now finding out about me, like literally.
And how they feel about it?
They know, hey,
It is what it is, right?
yeah.
It's like,
You like some little grandkids?
That was the first thing my mother had said too. She was like, "Oh, so we really see that we're not gonna have you kids." I'm like, "Yeah, kids." The nature process, I carried that. And we did it.
Carry that, right? But
you want to get
Biologically, you're mine as well, because I'm carrying it.
So, what did your parents say about this whole process that you're doing?
They don't really like that. They think just this me like girls in the face. They feel like they're gonna get their
Because you know what?
son-in-law soon.
They're traditional. So of course,
Yeah.
they like this.
Super cat.
Me, at the end of the day, let me say this though. Alright? Y'all will quote me on the quote. How I feel is that I laugh when people in the same sex, I understand they love children, but like, you can confuse the shit out of the child. If you both the same sex, have 2 kids of your own, you're adopted, but you confusing the shit as the little kid. They could all have 2 moms, 2 dads. You know what I'm saying? So that shit off right there is kind of like off the wall. You know what I'm saying? Aside from that, okay, but that's just my whole thing on that. What y'all think?
I feel as though you can explain to a kid as a kid get older what the real truth behind it is. Yeah, it's gonna expose them at an early age, but no, you know, like the way you word it, they're fucking your head up. No, that's not true. That's not true. That's not true.
You want to get the kids super confused. You want to know what's the real downside of certain things.
They're gonna learn that as they get older. The older they get, it's way more depth, facts behind it. In your opinion.
I mean, like I said, everybody can talk to their own opinion, like you said, that's my opinion, but that's not my opinion.
Okay.
You feel what you do. Right? What you think, Trey?
Do what you do, have fun with what you do. That lifestyle, I'm a part of. I have friends, both male and female, what they do. You do what you do. I don't feel really much about it.
Who's never have I ever turned as it?
It's his law. Yeah.
Who's go?
Yeah.
Y'all go.
Yeah, go.
Alright.
Yago, you go.
I'm sorry, asshole. I'm moving my corny jokes.
That's fine. It happens. So she recorded too.
Yeah.
It's what you don't do. Like,
It's what you do.
oh, it's what you do.
Yeah.
You just say something. I don't know if you did it.
Yeah.
Here's what you want to say.
Never have I ever.
I raised my hand every time so far, except for I'm losing.
He said losing. Fucked on a boat.
On a boat?
Boat.
Oh no, I wish.
Alright, okay, here's my bucket list.
Dad.
That's the best bucket list boat. Fucking on a boat. See me? I just got comfortable with taking boat
I'm
rides.
slipping.
With taking boat party rides.
Yo, any boat parties coming up, please let me know ASAP. Thank you.
I'm crying. No, but what if I get seasick? Then what?
More emotion, more funness. You can, since you can edit this, I'm just gonna say real quick that they're outside of the watching, so I guess we got to wrap up. They're gonna stand and watch.
Alright.
They're pointing back here, waiting for how long it's gonna be. Yeah, so I'm just letting you guys know.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap that up. Episode 3 of Speak Up Podcast. I'm so happy to be on the team, guys. Thank you for having me.
No doubt.
It's your boy Stan Deezy signing off.
Y'all with it done.
Your boy Trigger from Love and Fashion Style. Speak up, man. You heard us.
And then our female co-host, Yesy, Justin Yesy. Give a round of applause.
Thank you.
And we out.
Later.
There's one life, one love, so there can only be one king.